The mean and standard deviation of 20 observations are found to be 10 and 2 respectively. On checking, it was found that an observation 8 was incorrect. Calculate mean and standard deviation in each of the following cases. First one, if wrong item is omitted. Second one, if it is replaced by 12. Solution. Since number of observations n is equal to 20 and incorrect mean x bar is equal to 10, therefore mean x bar, that is summation of xi, I is equal to 1 to 20 divided by 20 is equal to 10. This implies by cross multiplication we will get a summation of xi, means sum of 20 observations, is equal to 200. Since observation 8 is omitted, therefore sum of 19 observations, that is summation of xi, I is equal to 1 to 19 is equal to 200 minus 8 is equal to 192. Therefore, correct mean, that is the mean of 19 observations, is equal to 192 divided by 19, that is sum of all observations divided by number of observations, is equal to 10.1053 is equal to 10.1. Since standard deviation sigma is equal to 2, therefore sigma square is equal to 4. This implies sum of squares of 20 observations divided by 20 minus x bar square, that is equal to 4. This implies sum of squares of 20 observations divided by 20 is equal to 4 plus square of mean is equal to 4 plus 100 is equal to 104. By cross multiplication, summation of xi square, I is equal to 1 to 20 is equal to 104 into 20 is equal to 2080. What we have got? We have got a sum of squares of 20 observations. Since observation 8 is omitted, so we will get a sum of squares of 19 observations, that is 2080 minus 8 square is equal to 2080 minus 64 is equal to 2016. Hence, correct SD, that is standard deviation of 19 observations, is equal to square root of summation of xi square divided by 19 minus square of correct mean, is equal to square root of 2016 divided by 19 minus 10.1053 whole square. Simplification is a little bit tedious. Try to calculate. Is equal to square root of 106.1053 minus 102.1171 is equal to square root of 3.9882 approximately, is equal to, by long division method, so you have to find square root of 3.9882 is equal to 1.997. Second one, since incorrect mean is equal to 10, therefore summation of xi I is equal to 1 to 20 divided by 20 is equal to 10. This implies summation of xi is equal to 200. Since observation 8 is replaced by 12, therefore new sum is 200 plus 12 minus 8 is equal to 204. Therefore, correct mean is equal to 204 divided by 20 is equal to 10.2. Since standard deviation is equal to 2, therefore square of sigma is equal to 4. This implies summation of xi square I is equal to 1 to 20 divided by 20 minus square of mean is equal to 4. This implies summation of xi square divided by 20 is equal to 4 plus square of x bar is equal to 4 plus 100, that is 104. By cross multiplication, we will get summation of xi square is equal to 104 into 20 is equal to 2080. Since observation 8 is to be replaced by 12, therefore correct summation of xi square I is equal to 1 to 20 is equal to 2080 plus 12 square minus 8 square is equal to 2080 plus 144 minus 64. Yes, what is the simplification? 2160. Hence, correct standard deviation is equal to square root of correct summation of xi square divided by 20 minus square of correct mean is equal to square root of 2160 divided by 20 minus 10.2 whole square is equal to square root of 108 minus 104.04 is equal to square root of 3.96. Try to find the square root of 3.96. That is 1.989 can be taken as 1.99. Example, find A, B and C in the expansion of A plus B whole raised to the power n. If the first three terms of the expansion are 729, 7290 and 30,375 respectively. Solution. Since T1 is equal to 729, therefore NC0 into A raised to the power n minus 0 into B raised to the power 0 is equal to 729. This implies NC0 is 1, B raised to the power 0 is 1, then we will get A raised to the power n is equal to 729. Say number 1. Since T2 is equal to 7290, therefore NC1 into A raised to the power n minus 1 into B is equal to 7290. This implies n into A raised to the power n into A raised to the power minus 1, that we can take to the denominator. B you can write here. In the denominator we can write A is equal to 7290. Say number 2. Since T3 is equal to 30,375, therefore NC2 into A raised to the power n minus 2 into B square is equal to 30,375. This implies n into n minus 1 divided by 2 into a raised to the power n into b square divided by a square is equal to 30,375. Say number 3. Dividing equation 2 by 1, we get n into a raised to the power n into b divided by a whole divided by a raised to the power n is equal to 7,290 divided by 729 implies n into b by a is equal to 10. Say number 4. Dividing equation 3 by 2, we get n into n minus 1 divided by 2 into a raised to the power n into b square divided by a square whole divided by n into a raised to the power n b divided by a is equal to 30,375 divided by 7,290. n we can cancel with n. A raised to the power n and a raised to the power n we can cancel. 1 b we can cancel with b and a we can cancel with a. 5 6 are 30, 0, 5 7s are 35, 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25, 8s are 20. This implies n minus 1 into b by a. In the denominator 2 is there, that we can take a right side 6,075 into 2 divided by 1458 is equal to 6075 divided by 675 divided by 81 when you divide both numerator and denominator by 9. Once again when you divide by 9 you will get 75 divided by 9, say number 5. Dividing 5 by 4, we get n minus 1 into p by a whole divided by n into p by a is equal to 75 divided by 9 whole divided by 10 is equal to 75 divided by 90 is equal to 15 5 is 75, 15 6 is 90. B by A and B by A we can cancel. This implies 6n minus 6 is equal to 5n. This implies n is equal to 6. From 1 a raised to the power 6 is equal to 729. This implies a raised to the power 6 is equal to 3 raised to the power 6, implies a is equal to 3. Substituting n is equal to 6, a is equal to 3, in 4 we get 6 into B by A is what? 3 is equal to 10. This implies 2B is equal to 10, implies B is equal to 5.